Hey everybody, it's DJ Ryan coming at you at 8:45 Central Time. Hey, Anadonia, how you doing, man? Yo, okay, hold on. The terminal montage emote, heck yeah. Super sick. How you doing, man? Hope everyone's having a lovely evening. So, oh boy, the story with this game. So, okay, firstly. Whoa! It's an interactive manual. In the year 2017? Whoa! Alright, we're glad you had a good Friday. So, Star Fox took the world by storm, or at least maybe a firm breeze, back in 1993. The graphics, pretty impressive for like a fairly early Super Nintendo game. And yeah, it was also fun. Had some frustrations, but like a pretty solid 8 out of 10 game, I would say. And with everything cool that Nintendo does, they have to mess it up. I mean, they have to, like, they have to mess it up. So how's the music volume, by the way? Is that good? Could be quieter, could be louder. I think that's probably fine. Yeah? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, I was very fortunate that they came out with this Star Fox album so close to when Star Fox was doing Star Fox. So, yeah, I mean, naturally, after a successful game comes out, it's kind of like, what's next? And it's not just like a generic sort of, here's pilot, turn all the way to the max. Yeah. I was reaching for it. Glad you told me, just kidding. So, you naturally think, what's next for Star Fox? Like, if it's on the Pilot Wings, you don't necessarily think that. As much as you might like Pilot Wings on Super Nintendo, it doesn't really have that much pizzazz. Well, I mean, it definitely has more pizzazz by Pilot Wings 64, but they never brought Goose back in any of the later Pilot Wings games. And I cry myself to sleep every night thinking about it. I yearn for the goose. So, naturally, Nintendo gets on. All right, what's our next Star Fox? What is the upcoming Star Fox? And so, yeah, they start working on it with the same developers as the first one. Argonaut, yeah, something like that. It was a British company. And so yeah, they get to work on it. I read the Wikipedia article. We'll actually take a look at it to help kind of go through it a little bit more later. But the game doesn't show up. But it eventually does get leaked. I think partly in in the later 90s, as well as I think like the fully released. Like people were able to patch it together. And apparently the game was like 95% finished. Star Fox 2 here. But Nintendo just didn't release it. Until eventually, 2017 comes around, and the NES, the Super NES Classic comes out, and they just kind of throw a completed Star Fox 2 on it. Very strange, but appreciated. The game didn't really need too much more done with it. And of course, they make a manual. Look at that. Oh, red Arwings? Oh, we're in for a treat. And girls? Whoa. Girls in my video game? Oh, man. So, let's take a look at it. Let's see what the game has to say about itself. All right, so yeah, this is the official manual for Star Fox 2. And I don't know how much. A lot of this might have already have been done in 19 1995 when this would have been finished. Could have been released feasibly. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe all of it is actually new. Maybe none of it. Who knows? Someone does. Not me for certain. So the battle for the galaxy is over, or at least that one solar system. The evil Emperor Andross's plans to seize control of the once great Lilat system have been thwarted by the army of Corneria, thanks in no small part to the brave deeds of elite fighter squadron Star Fox. It's interesting that they actually don't retroactively say that they're like... Because like in Star Fox 64, they are kind of... They're like a... I don't think they explicitly say mercenary, but they're definitely not part of the Cornerian army. And they're getting paid for their services. So that's, I think, the literal definition of mercenary. But, yeah, so that's what happens. They still make it seem here that they are actually part of the Cornerian army. Like they're just special forces. They're the SEAL Team 6 of space furries. Their mission accomplished. Fox McCloud and his team depart once more for the deep expanses of space, set off by the cheers and adorations of Corneria's grateful inhabitants. Why? What are they doing out there? Are they just the Enterprise? Are they exploring brave new furry worlds? I don't understand. However, can you even... Okay. Andross has survived. Consumed with desire for revenge, he plots an invasion even more terrible than the last. He was kind of being chilled last time. But now, he's really unchill about it. The people of Lilac cannot know it, but the peace they are enjoying is doomed to be short-lived. And sure enough, one fateful day, the forces of Andross attack once again. Taken completely by surprise, the planets of the Lilat system fall one by one to Andross's advancing army. Corneria, at the hub of the galaxy, now lies exposed and within the clutches of the maniacal Emperor. Monkey Man. Oop. Whoop. Characters. Fuck. Oh. Peppy's got something to say. Fox McCloud, the capable leader who commands the unquestioning loyalty of the Star Fox team. Falcom Lombardi, the questioner. An ace pilot who enjoys a friendly rivalry with Fox. Peppy Hare, a seasoned veteran whose cool head and wisdom holds the team together. And an exclamation mark, apparently. Hints to help you from hidden metals can be found within this manual. Cool! Slippy Toad, a somewhat jittery type who is prone to errors, but it's hard to dislike him. Hard disagree. Miyu, an advocate of the old maxim, the best defense is a good offense. Fay, the daughter of an aristocratic family, she has relinquished high society and taken up arms to defend her home planet. Whoa, who are these guys? Mysterious mercenary squadron, Star Wolf. Not much is known about the shadowy squad of unscrupulous mercenaries known as Star Wolf. Bankrolled by Andross, this four-person team is wanted and feared throughout the galaxy and will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. Wolf O'Donnell is Irish. This despicable criminal will betray anyone for the right price. Leon Kowalski, he's Polish. An inscrutable and sinister alien. Pigma Dengar, arrogant and cruel and possessed by a fiendish strength. Peeg. Algae. Andrew to be the, that was a Freudian slip. This is supposed to be Andrew, I guess. Rumored to be the most devious creature in the cosmos, he exploits the weaknesses of his targets with merciless precision. So it's pretty cool that they actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, they did not they planned on having Star Wolf in Star Fox 2 instead of actually, when they were introduced in Star Fox 1 or 64. Cool. But yeah, and like all these characters are the same here, down to the name. I think. I don't know if we actually see Leon's last name in Star Fox 64, but yeah. And this is supposed to be Andrew, who is Andross's nephew in Star Fox 64. Behind the scenes, the artwork is brand new. The game was developed as a sequel to the original Star Fox game, and though completed, nearly, it was never released. Because of this, it never had a manual or packaging. Ah, see, there we go. It never, like, the manual here was all the work of 2017 Nintendo. To mark the release of the game on Nintendo Classic Mini, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, a member of the original development team, the designer from the first game on, was brought back in to do the illustrations. The artwork of the first Star Fox game was done using photographs of puppets. But for the revival of this long-lost second game, a very different style was chosen. Alright. I mean, it's kind of nice that these are like actual little gifts that they've got here. And honestly, I think these probably do look better. Definitely less unique, but aesthetically, definitely better. You can download ours, including Miyu and Fay, to use on your smart device. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's like, it's a cool sort of a very comic booky sort of look. Or rather, not even comic booky, just Super Nintendo manual style. There we go. So we got the walker mode. That's new. Alright, so no, the controls are all the same. We don't need the other modes, but yeah, walker mode. Walker Texas Ranger mode. So that's about the same stuff. Walker mode blast is more powerful than the standard flight mode. Hide-up blaster shot is automatically adjusted in order to hit its target. So like Doom. You only actually aim on the left-right axis. Planning strategy and map. Yeah, so we got a grand strategy game going on here. This is what Paradox had in mind. Yeah. Okay. I kind of wish they actually did have like all the models rather than just the headshots here. All right. So we got first select expert mode is only selectable after clearing hard. Aims to defend Corneria from enemy attacks while reclaiming occupied territory from Andross's forces. I kind of wish they. Oh yeah, this. More Star Fox Adventures. I mean, the Star Fox Adventures definitely has good music. I'm not gonna lie about that one. So I don't know. Like, this makes it seem like it was easy, medium, hard. Planets occupied by Andross's forces are different each time you play the game. However, if you fail the game and then retry, they will be the same as before. You can skip intro sequence, blah blah. So. No, okay, yeah, we'll go through the Wikipedia article in a second where it actually kind of talks about the stuff. 6 pilots and wingman. The 3 different types of Arwing craft, and each character always flies the same kind of craft. Prototype Arwing, well-balanced all-rounder with reliable handling. So basically, Fox and Falco play the same with the balanced ship. Armored Arwing, craft with improved defensive capabilities that come at the cost of reduced speed and slower power blaster charging. Space Relief, So is that like health? Got Peppy and Slippy because they need the armor. And the light Arwing, which, okay. Looks a little different. Swiftcraft, boost, boat. Yeah, boasts. My brain went to boosts. A speedy power blaster charging time, but is able to endure less damage than the other. So yeah, super shield. With the girls! And apparently the speed is the same for all of them. All range mode was born here! Just like the original Star Fox game, the software features sequences where the progress along a linear route through a three-dimensional environment. However, unlike the original game, there are also sections where you can move freely in all directions. This is the equivalent of the all-range mode found in Star Fox games from the N64 outing on, and as you can see, it actually had its beginning here. Now you can experience the mode that started it all for yourself. So it's... I like how they still have the regular Twitter logo, 2017 and all. Ooh. I hovered over the Twitter logo and it made it explode. Hello? It died. What's going on? Oh, here it is. All right. So, no, I think that's cool. Like, there's a lot of stuff that was added to this game. Oh, it's not even a GIF. It is actually a little video. Browser freaked out a couple moments. And this is actually what they intended. They wanted to have this in the original Star Fox, but they didn't have it. Well, again, we'll see that when we actually look at the Wikipedia article. Which I read ahead of time. The map screen, blah, 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 blah. Nothing fancy there. Just occupied planets. Missile on course for Corneria. Uh-oh. Those freaking missiles. Ba-da-da. Enemy battle carrier on course for Corneria. Enemy unit on course. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Missile, Arwing. Yeah. We'll be able to figure all this out. Probably. Motherships repair damaged craft. Nice. Satellite system. Type and number of craft in an enemy unit is displayed when you highlight it with the cursor. Blah, 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 blah. Battle view. Oh, that's time for certain, okay, that's how long it takes in there. Remaining time. All right, so we got a little bit of a timer. Blaster charge gauge? Okay. Shieldometer. All right, so just health. Defeating the forces of Andross. On planets, the objective is to destroy the reactors found inside enemy fortresses. In order to gain access to these fortresses, it may be necessary to activate a switch first. Nintendo Switches are triggered in various ways, such as by applying force, using blasters, or stepping on them while giving the steppy in walker mode. When engaging a battle carrier, you must approach and infiltrate it in order to find its reactor. Whether on a planet or taking on a battle carrier, you will have to defeat them. Mission example. So go into Meteor here. So on and so forth. Blaster, power blaster, twin laser. Special item, smart bomb, space relief. All right, that's shield. That's help. Super shield. All right, square shield. So that recovers there. The mothership. Travel to your mothership in order to restore shields. The mothership can be warped along with the Arwing to planets that aren't occupied by enemy forces. To do this, select yes when prompted. Okay. Mysterious metals. These glittering golden metals can be found during battle. Metals you've collected are displayed at the top right. Okay, neat. No bot. Nintendo Confidential. Development documents from back in the day. By some miracle, original planning materials for this game have survived. Filed diligently away by the developer at the time, and what better place than here to share them with the world? Star Fox fans have long been clamoring to see such documents. So here they are in their full, unadulterated glory. These materials were created midway through development, so there are a few things that were changed for the final game. Keep that in mind and don't judge too harshly. Players with Japanese skills might be able to pick out all the differences, but even if you can't read Japanese, you should still find the diagrams pretty interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna, in case this is wacky, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, yeah, no, it seems fine. Just a little bit more of this. I just can't read that. Okay, so there's the screen. This is all done in like 1995 here. Maybe as early as 4. Well, maybe even 3. Nah, probably not 3. Okay, so the strategy idea is cool. Good old Super Famicom controller. Get those Japanese words off my screen. Cool, cool, cool. I appreciate the drawings. Star Fox 2. Oh, Fox medallion. Record. Yeah, the little it's a space banana. Donkey Kong Galaxy confirmed? Honestly, that sounds kind of great. I mean, Donkey Kong already went underground. Why not go into space now? Normal, no, hard. Expert. That's, yeah. It's interesting how they use just like Roman characters. I mean, I guess that's Greek right there. It's alpha beta. And I guess just how they naturally use like STG to represent stage. Like that's just actually the best shorthand that they could have and not actually be using Japanese characters. And here's like one of the walker areas. Cool. Oh, hey, thanks for resubscribing for 52 years. Dang. Thanks, man.
What is that thing?
Oh, it's awful. I hate it.
Gonna kill MOBA players. Oh, what happened? If Corneria is attacked while in the battle, its level of damage will be displayed and you will receive a communication from General Pepper. To decide whether to go to the planet's aid, press start button to open the pause menu. On the pause menu, you can view a mini-map of Lilat's system. Time does not pass while you're on the screen, so you can take time to assess the situation. People abandon their games. Ah, yeah. Alright. If you choose to go and help Corneria, select return to map to go to back to the map screen. Alright, radar stuff. I'll get the hang of it, blah 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 blah. Game over. If Corneria sustains 100% damage, it will be destroyed and game will be over. If your Arwing is destroyed, you can continue as your wingman, but if the craft is also destroyed, it's game over. Of course, there's Frieza, Extipus. Alright, so don't die. When the game ends, the result will be displayed. Cool. Your rank is influenced by various factors like number of enemies defeated, time taken, for example, blah, blah, blah. So, how's Star Fox 2? The manual is fantastic. That's just what we're looking at right now. Yo, look at Star Wolf. Early concept of Star Wolf. Neat. Arwing designs. Yo, look at that. That's so cool. Got a lot of early art. Yeah. Like the art for these things is so cool. Look at all, like, so much detail. They originally they did art for different actual mech designs. I don't know if they're gonna be like that in the next, in the regular one though. Our hand-drawn treasures in the early days of the game's development. Why not download them to your phone to peruse at your leisure? Because I'm so pressed right now. Try and color it in, use the poster. That's kind of cute. All right, well, that looks like that. So, Star Fox 2. I kind of want to... So, yeah, it's Argonaut Software. Is yeah, British. They did a lot of the development for this. Gameplay, plot. The development is what's interesting to me here. We'll kind of go through this sort of quick. Yeah, so they wanted to use the Super FX2 chip, which would have, just been a lot better than the old Super FX chip. And see, this is an example of, like, this is not something that's in the Super Nintendo. This is something that's in the games. So, like, Super Mario World doesn't have a Super FX chip, nor especially not this one. You think the original Star Fox would run better in Sega Genesis/Saturn than the SNES? Saturn, definitely. And we'll actually see why in a second. Genesis, I don't think so. But I do wonder, because again, the difference is probably just what is in the cartridge, not as, at least with a lot of the stuff that allows Star Fox to be what it is, was in the cart, and not in the system itself. So that's why if you look up the prices of some games back in the day, they're actually like crazy expensive. Like you could find a Super Nintendo game that retailed for $80, maybe even more, back in like the early 90s. That's because it was more expensive to produce specialized games with specialized hardware. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a system fighting unoptimized games. Because like the PS6 or the Xbox 3 or whatever the heck you want to call the next consoles really will just be like, how much more powerful could they possibly even get? Like, honestly, I think the current generation of consoles, at least on PlayStation and Xbox, could go for like another 5 years. Like, this could be the longest generation of consoles of all time. A Switch 3 honestly could catch up. I think that is feasible. Exactly. Not much better without being literal computers. And that might even be what Microsoft is doing. They might make it like the next Xbox a dedicated gaming PC that has maybe interchangeable parts or something that you could upgrade manually, maybe. The Switch 2 can survive at least 6 more years. Oh, definitely. I mean, it just came out. It's only been a year. 6 years minimum. But it's like, we're gonna get to the point where even if the hardware gets so much less expensive at this, because like comparing PS4 games to PS5 games is not crazy. Has it been out for that long? Hold on. PS5, because like with things becoming more expensive, I don't see a way that the PS6 is coming out so soon. Oh no, you're right. It'll be coming up on 6 years in November. It's been 5.5 years. So like, in a normal world, in the way things have been done before, it would be coming to the end of its lifespan, but it feels like it hasn't even gotten started. I think it's only passed the PS4 in sales in the last year. And that's not even an install base, I don't think. It's just purely more PS5s have been sold than PS4s in 2025. Not total number of users. And we're already getting a I don't think we're getting a PS6 soon. I think they realize that it's going to need to be super expensive, and it's going to need to be like especially now, and it's not going to be worth it to anyone that buys it, and especially not even developers. When you digitally download games on PS5, you don't play them after a certain time. That's not actually true. I think I know what you're talking about. That was a rumor that is not true. So it like, yeah, all right. So yeah, back to this. Processing more advanced features such as planar clipping and advanced collision detection. Very good. Very good. Better collision detection. That's one of the things that annoyed me the most. Like the two things that annoyed me the most about Star Fox was the collision. Well, that's definitely the biggest thing. I mean, some other smaller things were not quite as bad, but yeah. And it will manipulate more polygons and sprites, map texture more quickly, giving the team the computing power needed to free roam 3D environments. Such free roam game was planned on the original Star Fox, but it was on more rails with limited computing power. They even kind of tried doing this with a couple of the boss fights. Like the one with the giant chicken. That one is definitely... That one, it definitely looks like they wanted to do that. Cuthbert also retooled the engine to increase the frame rate to 20 to 30 per second, but it was not steady, so they locked the frame rate to 20 FPS. 20 FPS. Wow. Freely explorable environments were the only gameplay element planned for the original Star Fox carried into Star Fox 2. All ideas were new. Miyamoto considered the Star Fox series a platform for experimenting with new gameplay ideas. That's interesting. The team experimented more with Star Fox 2 than Star Fox. This led to gameplay ideas such as platforming sequences with the robot walker, which is also something that wouldn't come to fruition until Star Fox Assault? The gameplay structure, yeah, at one point this sequence occurring much larger space stations with enemy gates that need to be unlocked, a gameplay structure comparable to dungeon crawling, which is really cool. Because of the Super FX's greater computing power, the team decided to have the fighters visibly transform into bipedal walkers. Texas Ranger. The transformation was made in realistic sense. The artists drafted the mechanisms by which the fighters transformed, as we saw in the manual. It's Eguchi wanted to explore a more roguelike game system and use similar game mechanics to Star Luster, which I'm not familiar with. He played Star Luster repeatedly for inspiration and was particularly fond of random encounter system. He also enjoyed Fortune Street and was inspired by its more strategic gameplay elements. That's right, Star Fox with an economy. Given this direction, the team designed the main gameplay structure. Players would move across map, generating enemy encounters designed to play out differently each gameplay session. For further replayability, the team added 6 playable characters, 2 of which were series newcomers Miyu and Fay, more antagonists were added, including Wolf. A 2-player mode was planned and tested, but the team could not get the frame rate high and steady enough for it to be enjoyable. It was at Winter CES in '95, free roaming gameplay. EGM liked to shift to free roaming and non-linear gameplay and the transforming stuff. All 3 magazines. And then a Power named it the best SNES game of the show. Edge is more critical, kept the and Star Fox 2 is its attempt to keep Super NES relevant. Yeah, I mean, it's 95. Like, the PlayStation would be coming out in less than a year. So yeah, I mean, why is that a downside? I mean, you know that they're still working on the Nintendo Ultra 64, but it won't come out for another year. Edge is more critical writing than Star. It's blah blah blah. The Super FX polygons are not particularly impressive by this point. Definitely not. The gameplay lacked the immediate appeal of its predecessor because you already mostly saw it before. It is a sequel, and a man was arrested and charged with felony grand larceny for attempting to steal a demo card from the show floor. He's still in prison to this day. Could you imagine? 30 years in prison for stealing Star Fox 2. You know that meme of like a dude in prison? Like two guys in prison. The gruff one is like, yeah, I killed a guy. What are you in here for? And then like the scrawny looking guy says like, whatever. And it's something probably kind of benign. And then the next frame is that murderer now way far down away. Harsh but fair. the Nintendo ninjas still have him in their dungeon. And yeah, how's it going, Fuzzy? Yeah, and sorry that we're not going to be doing CK3 this week, or apparently next week. Hopefully we'll get more of this file. We'll get more of Sardinia in before the DLC comes out. Which honestly could be as early as July, but I'm not betting on it. We need to kill all pirates and game thieves. So yeah, it's excuse me. So the cancellation. By mid-1995, Star Fox 2 was nearing completion and was planned for release in August. However, 3D technology was advancing quickly and the 3D game market was expanding, with competition from the Sony PlayStation and Sega Saturn. Consoles ran impressive 3D graphics that captured the public's attention. Nintendo was concerned that the 16-bit Star Fox 2 3D visuals would be compared to the superior 3D capabilities of competing consoles, which does make a lot of sense now that you think about it. And thanks for the hydrate. I'm getting parched. Because it's not just, oh, this game, we don't want it to distract from the N64. It's like, when you compare Star Fox 2 to something like Tomb Raider, or even, what was was Resident Evil at launch? Or was that actually a year in on the PlayStation 1? I don't know. And when did Nights into Dreams come out for the Saturn? But either way, these consoles ran games that looked better than Star Fox 2, way better. Cuthbert said Star Fox 2 would be compared directly against games such as Ridge Racer, which did look quite a lot better. It felt like you finally had an arcade machine's power in your home. 1 year is basically at launch in today's date and age. Yeah, kinda. Nintendo decided to prioritize its upcoming N64 console, including a new Star Fox game, Star Fox 64. According to Cuthbert, Miyamoto wanted a clear break between 3D games on the Super NES and Star Fox 64. And when Star Fox 64 came out in 1997, Like, that's a crazy long time thinking about it. That's 5 years between Star Fox and Star Fox 64, and the graphics are so much better. Star Fox 64 is literally too good for its own good. Yes. I love Star Fox 64. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Which is why June is Star Fox month. So, I mean, it makes sense why they did this, but at the same time, hey, people will buy your game. Either they buy the game or they don't. Star Fox 2 was canceled in mid-1995, when it was about 95% complete. That is crazy, though. Despite the cancellation, Nintendo completed full localization and QA testing. Cuthbert said there may have been no official announcement of the cancellation, and there was confusion in the media. The August issue of GamePro printed that it had been delayed to 1996, while EGM wrote that it had been canceled in their September issue. Nintendo Power wrote in the September issue that rumors of the demise of Star Fox 2 have been greatly exaggerated, and that it would likely be releasing in the first half of 1996. Where it's like, keep in mind that Donkey Kong Country 3 would eventually come out after the N64, but at the same time, it's not a first-party Nintendo game. It's developed by Rare, so it's kind of like second-party. My death was greatly exaggerated. Exactly. It's funny, but not... I don't know. It's like, I can see the logic of it, but at the same time, just release the game, people will buy it. But I mean, at the same time, when you're comparing, like at this point in time, graphics, unlike now, where people really admit, and we're at the point, again, where graphics are like not that much better than before. At this point in time, this is the biggest graphical jump in gaming history. It is a technical leap, a technical marathon from Super Nintendo to the N64. That's only a little hyperbolic. Because now you're adding a whole nother dimension that you could barely squeak by in the Super Nintendo with something like Star Fox. And everyone's trying to capture hyperrealism with some demise. Yeah. Where that really, the graphical, like, graphics were always a significant point to the quality of a game back in the day. Graphics can be, it's like, it was impressive back in the day when a game looked really good. And that would go on up until, like, maybe the late 7th generation, like the Xbox 360, PS3. Like, by then, it's kind of like, these all look pretty good. Maybe if we get the frame rate up, get it a little bit clearer, awesome. But nowadays, the quality of the graphics means next to nothing. Individual developers can make a game that is aesthetically as good as AAA developers. Maybe not as in-depth, definitely not as realistic, but it can look more pleasing. Where back in the day, not so much. Alright, and then a little bit more about it. Beta leaks. The ROM images of incomplete builds of Star Fox 2 were leaked anonymously. Cuthbert denied it. He had leaked. He said someone from Argonaut after he left probably did it. First leaks in late 90s. Early test builds with numerous bugs. They were mostly consist of debug menus and sparsely populated landscapes. Blah, blah, blah. The version was in Japanese, completed with previous leaks. Translation stuff. The 2020... well, this is after the game was already released, so it really doesn't matter there. All leaked ROMs are beta versions. Some gameplay features did not correctly or completely handled by bugs, according to Cuthbert. Xbox's new owner is somehow possibly saving the dying ship. And its CEO, and maybe. We'll see. For their sake, I hope so. So the encounter system and randomized gameplay elements did not work correctly. So yeah, there were functionally Patch developers was a debug modifier that says, yeah, no, I mean, like, the game was a nearly playable version you could get eventually. For many years, completed stuff remain in the archives. Yeah, it was hard to release Super FX games in the Virtual Console. The emulation was difficult. You know, other places like in the games never playing any exclusives ever, so you no longer have any of them. Or yeah. And the SNES Classic was when it came out. Customer is happy that it eventually got there, and it's very cool, very cool. So yeah, that's where we are. But we got an ad that's gonna be coming up, and we'll finally actually get into the game. Once the ad's over. So stick around, everybody. We will be back soon.
All right, later, You have a good one. Thanks for dropping by.
All right, we are back. Oh, hold on. The song is almost over. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit more there. That really made it seem like the end of the album. Alright, but yes, here we are. It's Star Fox 1 currently. Hold on, grab my controller. Meh. It's wrapped around it. It's got my GameCube controller in a death grip. Like a python. It encircles the GameCube controller. Right. So as we saw, Star Fox 2 was released for the first time on the Super Nintendo Classic in 2017. so very long ago. It's already been almost 10 years. That's nuts. Like, the amount of time between when Star Fox 2 came out on here is more time than it took between Star Fox 1 and Star Fox 64. Closer amount of time between Star Fox and Star Fox Adventures, I think. So yeah, a very happy surprise when this sucker, this guy, twas released. Let us begin. Sick. Look at that. Only a Super Nintendo can do that kind of graphics. Whoa! It's the freaking dragon thing again. No! Very cool. Star Fox. The Great Fox looks pretty different. $1996. Is that really when the copyright was? So I think it is actually a pretty good size for the screen as well. Yeah, alright, let's begin. Oh, I'm turning up the volume a little bit for myself. You put it in mono. Record. I've tried this game slightly. PSI? Who could that be? Oh, we don't need that. Okay, can we just like, let's go. Fox died, we only had a cat. No, hold on, back. I'm pressing B. Start. Oh, that's kind of weird. Y is actually the back button here. And B is select. That's very modern of you, Nintendo. Modern gaming controller controller area, you know. Hold on, I'm gonna scooch myself a little over here. Where am I? There you go. Perfect. Let's begin! I guess we'll go on normal so that I don't lose. I have returned. I shall make the Cornerians suffer. Inhabitants of Corneria, you shall fear my vengeance. I will demonstrate my awesome power on all of Lilat. And there we have it. Whoa. Okay, so it's definitely heavy on the east side. Star Fox team, do you read me? I have terrible news. Our sworn enemy, the fiend Andross, is alive. Even as we speak, he is launching. I was about to say, are the missiles already moving? He is launching an assault on Corneria. The battle cruisers and attack forces of Andross are now advancing on Corneria. Enemy bosses have been established on overrun planets. Only those over there, so that's pretty cool. That seems like a good layout here. Planetary missiles will be firing from these enemy bases. Once again, we must ask you for your assistance, Star Fox. Corneria will survive if it sustains minor damage. But if damage reaches 100%, it is all over. Engage the forces of Andross, while at the same time keeping damage to Corneria at the lowest level possible. Good luck. Alright, so here we select our fancy flying fiends. Alright, so who do we choose? I'm feeling we go... Ooh, hold on, control... I think we want control A, that's the normal one, right? No, hold on. No, we want C. It's kind of weird. Like, see, this is just the same way as in Star Fox 1. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, no, we want to go for this. I got hair in my mouth. Okay. Looks like an eyelash stuck out of my mouth or something. This is good sprites. I think we rock Fox first. And now I think we gotta try out one of the new characters. Let's go with Miyu.
Good luck.
Whoa, she likes me. My furry awakening in 2017/1995. All right, here we go. I select a destination. Select a destination by moving the cursor and pressing B. To engage the enemy, land on planets and intercept ships. Switch positions with the wingman by pressing select. Turn your mothership to warp to any free planet. Alright, Fox, I think we'll go ahead and fire the battle carrier and destroy its enemy core. I think we'll go for these fighters first. Alright, so we got some cool strategy stuff. Now let's not fail immediately. There's only like 5 of them. Ooh, alright. We are already in first person. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, that's one. Can I really not go into the... There we go. Nice, yeah, this is very Star Fox. 64E. Hold on, is there even... And also, these are already moving on their own. It's pretty cool. Is there... Okay, yeah, no. I like the... Alright, got him. We took a little bit of damage, but we have succeeded. Neat! Can I not split up? This game has really cute graphics and pixel art. It does. I think most of it was already done by 95. Let's give her a go. That is cool looking. That reminds me, actually, that reminds me of the not Star Destroyer that the Republic used in the Star Wars prequels. All right, here we go. Ooh, let's get some of that. All right, we are close enough, and now we are entering the base. It's just like Star Wars Battlefront. Okay, and now we, Oof, okay. Let's try. Okay, now we want to transform, I think. Ooh, yeah, no, this is, Ooh. I don't even know what these things are supposed to be. Alright, we want to strafe. Alright, what's that? Alright, we got it. Easy peasy. Clear time, 4 minutes, 3 seconds, I guess? Okay, we took it out. Now our job's easier. Awesome, awesome. Alright, now we got these missiles coming up after us. Let's switch back to Fox. Actually, let's give her a go a little bit more in space. There we go. Alright, take this sucker out. I'm getting Sector Z flashbacks. Thankfully, it doesn't look like they actually have too much. There's nothing really supported here. Can I turn off the, like... Alright, easy peasy. I'll switch back. I kind of wish that you... Could I actually divide up? Protects Corneria, okay. Does this actually divide up the, Okay, let's actually switch back to her. I wish you could, like, have one ship go in one direction and the other go somewhere else. Is that really not an option? That's a little surprising. But I guess that's the whole point of it being a wingman, you know? Take out this missile. Oh, and you... No, yeah, not even missile. These ships. Ah. She's taking a lot of hits here. This is actually kinda... This does remind me of what Rogue Squadron would eventually be doing. It's very different from the original, kind of in form, you know? Let's switch back to Fox. Alright, take out this missile. Oh, got a couple of them. Oop. I got a big one. Uh-oh. Leon, Star Wolf. Wings. Captain Wolf has ordered me to crush you. All right. Let's go, lizard. This is actually a very unconventional kind of game. I think it's pretty neat. You have some skill, but I will not lose. Oh, yes, you will. Uh-oh. Maybe he won't. Maybe he won't lose. We've almost got him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm Captain Wolf. It's gonna have to deal with you. Ooh, all right. That's rough. Appears a puny pet rat is running about. How cute. Oh. Go play with your pet. Just play nice. Squahahaha. Uh-oh. It's Dargan. Space Dargan. Let's see. I mean, I can heal. Mothership, user ship to power up. Yeah, no, I need to heal. Hold on. Okay. Alright, let's take this sucker out. Now we are fully healed. Mirage Dragon. Oh, wow. Okay, okay, hold on now. Hold the heck on. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. Wow. Can I, like, retreat? I could return to map. I think. Oh, and the boost is like infinite. Okay, I think I'm gonna die. Return to map. Can I heal? It'll carry on. Prepare the planet cannon. Yes, here. Alright, try this again. I want to continue in view 2. Oof. Okay, so how's it hitting me? Alright, so you get a bit farther away. I think keeping our distance actually may be the best strategy. It is aggressive. You can actually get some decent hits. Right up close. It's a little hard to kind of tell what you're... Ah, damn. I died. I was thinking... that's unfortunate. No, yeah, it's just straight up done. F. I'm gonna say no. Like, we barely got anywhere, and we only have being down one character. And destroy one carrier. E. E is for sucks. That's kind of cute. I am Sayo. I did better than whoever that Sai was down there. Alright, we'll retry. Kind of, that gives us the same locations. And I do want to actually try these two again. It would be so cool if in the next game, after Star Fox Remake... Sigh, what a noob. I know, right? I really hope they actually... Ooh, hold on. Let's... I'm going to instantly zip back here. Titanium. That is cool. It really does look like that, that Star Destroyer from, the prequels. But yeah, it's, that was probably just when I played it, like, I just tested it out once upon a time. Alright, in we go. Alright, we can, if we speed through this a little bit here. It's cool that you can, it doesn't just automatically transform you, it actually gives you a little bit, you could do quite a bit of this as just in the ship. I'm sad I didn't get that, Nope. I didn't get the, General Pepper emblem this time. Alright, easy peasy. You can actually hear that in my mic. Hold on. We destroyed the fighters too. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Or maybe these fighters are from something else. If you're good, you can probably take out like a lot of these guys immediately. And it's cool that you can even see your lasers on the little mini-map. Very nice. There's Macbeth. Fortuna. Huh? There we go. All right. I'm guessing that once we get the next missile or whatever is going to be when Leon's gonna appear, or one of Star Wolf. Ah, damn it! It actually, I think it hit the planet. Crap. You know, you gotta give them credit for doing something so different. Easy peasy. So we'll see if we actually get trying to maneuver the camera is a little funky. Like, I kind of always want to be at the center of the screen, if you please. Hey, Kitzel, how's it going, man? I failed one time, so I had to restart, and then also one missile hit the planet. But right now, we're looking all right. Unit Red Rat is running about. How cute. All right, here comes the dragon. Going good, playing Star Fox 64. Very cool. Ooh. I want to engage with the dragon right now. Get it out of the way. And not die this time. Play it careful. Mirage Dragon. It's like it's not even here. Ow. Ran right into it. Say link to Star Fox ROM hack called Star Fox EX Exploration. No, I have not seen something quite like that. Ow. Again. Hitbox is a little funky. Saw gameplay of it. It's cool. Alright, it's almost half dead. But I'm way more than half dead. It's 5 players. Oh, yep, no. Run away. No, it's fine. Nope, okay. Trouble. You again. I think I'm done. So. Nope, yeah, there we are. Dang. Even on normal difficulty, this is not the easiest.
I control the lilac system.
We could continue, but no. Waka waka waka. Yeah, once again. Only an E. Not as good as that first time. Okay, so I got a total of one of those medals. I mean, it's definitely worth a try. I'd say they are, so far, both good games. I'm tempted to go for these guys because they actually have a little bit more shield. Do we rock Slippy? Do we give Slippy a go? Sure, why not? Alright, who do we want our wingman to be? Our wing animal. You know what? Falco.
Good luck.
You've got command, Slippy. Alright, retrying exactly where we were at. I think once again. Let's teleport. Here. Okay, trying to laugh. That's disrespectful, bruh. I think it definitely... Oh, I got the shields. Looks like Miyu and Fay need to be introduced. I really do hope they actually appear in whatever future Star Fox happens. I also hope that Crystal still sticks around, or rather comes back for the first time in whatever remake they end up doing. Walker time? Yeah, almost. Almost Walker Texas Ranger. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. Look at this silly thing. I brought the Walker back in Zero. Yeah, it's crazy the things that they were planning on introducing in Star Fox 2 that they actually brought back in later games. There we go. It was big, but it wasn't too tough for us. Oh, well, perfect placement. Let's actually switch to Falco. Let's go back to this regular one right here. If we just immediately break. What's this green bit here? There we go. For other future Kirby games from Return to Dreamland and onwards. So in Kirby, where most of the elements and ideas were meant to be in the canceled GameCube Kirby game. I guess forward we go. Intercept this sucker. Alright, easy peasy. Let's go ahead and start moving our way over here so that we can... Okay, that does nothing. Okay, I meant to do this. I wanted to actually warp, so I probably... I don't know, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Also, I appreciate how they have, kind of maybe ironically, Falco is the red Arwing. Go. There we go. Okay, we took like 3 hits. Oop, sorry. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Alright, take out the missile. Missiles. So this game is definitely very different from the original. I don't know if I prefer the style of the original, but I appreciate the audacity. Hello, Leon. All right. Wow. You know, what is this green? I see it. Now it's gone. Is that health or something? Alright, I'm down to half. Yeah, and the missiles are definitely very... Like, the missiles that you have to intercept, that's very... Yeah, just like Sector Z. In 64. It's fascinating the things that they took from this experience. And for the Super Nintendo, this is pretty impressive technically, but for 1995, it's kind of not. Once again, like, Tomb Raider, I think, may have been out by the time this would have come about. There we go, got him. Annoying bird, I am the great Leon! Okay, we're doing alright right now. We still got that dragon that's about to appear. Here it comes. Are you just gonna come after me? Looks like it. You are gonna catch me. Unless... Get over here! Haha! Alright, let's take out these suckers. Ooh, that's a new looking ship. Only 2 of them. There we go. Planet cannon. Well, you don't say. You know what? Planet cannon this. So, like, I think that's like debris. Alright, in we go. Being slower definitely makes for a little bit of an oh, hold on, hang on. Alright, here we go. Once again, this time. Still got only 2. I think in like higher difficulties there'll probably be more things to shoot and more things to shoot at you. Alright, easy peasy. Good show. Now we can expect fewer attacks. Nice, nice, nice. Now, speaking of... Oh, hold on. Who we got here? No, I know this is just the regular guys that we actually engaged with. Alright, dude. Oh, here he is.
I'm Pigma, the Star Wolf Wing. Behold my talent. Andross bade me well. This will be an easy job.
Will it now, Porky? I wonder if he actually is mechanically any different from Leon. I think his ship is actually a little different. Maybe, maybe not. I think maybe not. I think he has more shields. He got more health. He's a beefy boy. Well, he's a porky boy. He ain't got no beef on his pork. Oh, he got me. Ooh, the dodge! Learn Miss Corneria. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is all in real time. Definitely a stress maker. Whoop, okay, wow, aren't you fancy?
Stick to the... unbelievable! I must be getting old or something!
Stick to the pod, Froggy. Nah, man. Slippy knows what's up. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think we're catching that one. Hold on. Yeah, is that guy going for Corneria, actually? Corneria, okay, Oh, no, it's probably this one. Which we can... I could actually go to the one on top there. You know what? Yeah, maybe we should. Oh, well, you know what? Let's fight the dragon. Yeah. This guy's a problem. Oof. Actually, okay, no, that's just like a heal. I shouldn't have pressed that. I was thinking it was the bomb. This is where we heal. Alright, we got it almost halfway, sorta. Is that? I don't know if I actually pressed it, but that was actually automatic. Hmm. Doesn't really give you a good indicator that it's about to fire until it's already kind of firing. Well, I mean, it does. Yeah, no, it's like instantaneous. It feels a little backwards. Like it's supposed to kind of show you that it's about to fire before it actually does. There we go, got it. Heck yeah. Ooh, yeah, no, in real time. Okay, that got it there. Very cool. Let's get healed. Yeah, let's actually... Oh, what? We can actually warp to Meteor. That's a nice central location. Switch to Falco now, actually. Get rid of these missiles, then we can start going for some of these planets. I don't know how good the charge laser actually is. Man, imagine if this actually could be at 30 FPS. Almost makes me wish that they had upgraded it. Excuse me. That they actually made it on par with whatever the heck the Super NES Classic could do. That would have been sick. Alright. Eladard. Must infiltrate the enemy base and annihilate. Let's go! Barrier. Entrance. Alright. Whoa, okay, hello. Already crashed in me. Let me tell you how to control the walker. I know. I figured it out. Let's not get that quite yet. I'll tap twice. Interesting. Awesome. There we go. What's over here? We could use transforming capabilities. Oh, that's like a missile. Cool. Oh, alright. I didn't actually mean to go in there, but here we go. I meant to look around a little bit more. And for 1995, well, 1994, this would have been awesome. 95 is kind of pushing it, maybe. What is that? Is that something I can kill? I think I don't want to run into that. Oh, I didn't want to run into that. Off. Glad it says that right on the floor like that. Massive. Oh, let's not run into that. Alright, but we got an ad that's about to start. So we are going to need to take a quick ad break and we'll be back in a couple minutes. So stick around, everybody. Alright, I don't want to let this song play out. Again, surprised by the Star Fox Adventures gems. Dun, dun. Yeah, that's the Krazoa Palace music, which is normally like a very, very temple-y, you know? Like a temple kind of music you'd hear in a temple. Like dun dun dun, like, you know, kind of woodwinds and the like. All right, but here we go. Oop, hold on. Wait, no, wrong way. This way. That's lava. Very cool. Ooh, interesting. All right, that gave me the health one. Ooh. Can I like switch items? Nope, that's the wrong button. I did it though. Very cool. And thanks for sticking around, everybody. And yes, the Walker sort of thing comes back in Star Fox Assault. No. Star Fox Zero, right? And there we go. We have rescue the planet. Star Fox, you mangy cur. Whoa, language. How dare you challenge me again? Alright, well, forward we go. Let's actually take care of the missile first. So we still have to find the monkey. I mean, well, Angie? What was his name? He's probably going to be showing up momentarily. And I'm guessing Wolf is going to be the last one. Alright, well, there we go. Got that. Easy peasy. Alright, we've only taken like one hit. We'll switch to Slippy and let's... Oh, that's Venom, apparently. Is that not the base up there, though? Let's head to Venom. Alright, Slippy, it's all you, buddy. Speech. Entrance. Cool. Ooh, it's daytime. Venom looks very different. That's not what I meant to do, but that's cool. Oh, this is the laser upgrade. Heck yeah! So we're probably gonna keep this until Slippy dies. Slippy! Whoop. Yeah. And this is pretty cool, again, for the Super Nintendo. Alright. That's one button pressed. Look at him. Switch to open entrance. Oop, I got shot. Man, that laser there is definitely the way to... Alright, open sesame. What the heck is this though? The giant mushroom. Huh. I guess that's just terrain kind of thing? Alright, well in we go. Oh! Got a big old shooty face on it. Now, I'm wondering, if this game had been expensive... If this game had released and been expensive, I don't know if it quite would have been. It's like, there's simultaneously not much in this game, but it's also, for what it is, it's really cool. Oh, crap, hold on. Oh, no. No, I missed a medal! I wasn't paying attention to that. Dang! Yeah, it's like, these are not crazy things going on here, you know? It's not exactly blowing my mind. Alright, finally, Andross' force and Lilith system are defeated. Now, do we go fight, press on? You must neutralize Andross, once and for all. Oh, there's Star Wolf. Hear me, Star Fox. I, Star Wolf, will do something. Alright, now we fight him. We have not fought the other guy, though. Worthless cowards, you act tough, but I'll destroy you. Pepper deceived you, and I am the best pilot in the Lilat. Nope, Slippy is. My opponents always evaporate through the space dust. bad Slippy's just too good. There we go.
I'm impressed, Star Fox. You are talented. Today I lose, but tomorrow I shall crush you.
Yay! The dragon is still the toughest thing so far. And there we have it.
Oh, you pathetic fools are completely worthless.
Oh. Okay, well, here we go. Boss time. That's a silly looking ship. IMO. Oh, let's go right into the base. Very cool. Oop, okay, that was a little bit of a hard thing to judge. I kind of want to just go faster. So that's why I'm not transforming into this sucker. Oop, I want to. Let's go this way. It's definitely not safer to do it this way. Oh, the health is already gone. Oops. Let's go this way. It would be kind of funny if this ship actually looked a bit more like a frog for Slippy. I mean, it is kind of like a frog already, but even more like a frog. Did something like appear back there? No? What's over here? Ooh, got another one of these suckers. Like, these are kind of neat segments, but they're not exactly complex. Okay, I think this will open the door. Was that a health upgrade, or...? Oh, okay, yeah, it's one of these. Okay, gotcha. That is, I don't think... Can my lasers actually get any better? It's kind of funny that you actually walk on these to open them, and then you're just on top of it. Oh yeah, I think that is better. Heck yeah, we got maximum lasers. Oh. Does that say Andross? Or like Big Boss? Something? Not bad at all, Star Fox. I'm Slippy! Alright, what is that down? Oh, and there's that guy again. Just strafe. And I think he's dead. He's still awfully smug about it. Or he escaped. Or do we have one last fight? Yes, we do. Impressive. Your existence ends here. I will put you to rest. Don't worry. Whoop. Whoa, okay, hello. This is pretty cool, though. Alright, yeah, this is... Alright, there goes that. Oh. And that's it. Hooray! Still pretty smug, his little portraits. Don't worry, Slippy's here! Slippy wins! Whoa. Alright, so actually beating it has only taken like... I got worried and I wanted to take your place. Ribbit, that's right, I was nervous too! I was nervous too!
Good work, Star Fox.
It was a team effort.
What's a mission?
Adios, Andross. Let's head back to Corneria.
Yay! It was a team effort. Fox did nothing. I feel like it would be kind of cooler if you could just employ more of them at the same time. Like if you had 3 squadrons, like you had, all right, here's one set of 2, another set of 2, and another set of 2. And then you can kind of engage with more of them at the same time. But if they... yeah. But, I mean, they'd probably need a much larger map for that. And this game was already really pushing what the Super Nintendo could do. But yeah, I beat it, hooray! As Slippy, no less. So this is good. I'd say this feels once again like an 8 out of 10. Like, it's pretty cool. And, I mean, this is the kind of game that I feel like would be really good to just kind of like jump into every once in a while. Like, once again, how long was the actual gameplay? So, I mean, I think I was talking for like the first, so it was about 15 minutes before the stream of like stream starting, then another 45 of talking, I think. And so like really the first hour. So it really only took me an hour. I would have loved this game as a kid. I'm sure a lot of people would have. It definitely feels more accessible than Star Fox 1, I think, because of how it's structured, but it also definitely feels smaller. Canon Betrayer. Kazue Ishikawa and Yumiko Kanki both did very good job. The music's pretty sick. Like, this game is so different from the first one. It's kind of impressive. Okay, so it looks like the regular Star Wolf guys have the same ships, but then Wolf has his own. And then Andross. It's a very different kind of face this time around. And so it is kind of like a score attack sort of deal, more than anything. Alright, how'd I do? And I guess you don't even have to... Wait, how much damage did Corneria actually take there? I missed that. Alright, got a C. Record! Partner continue not used, heck yeah. That is C. Yay! Alright, and that's that. I would like to give it another shot. Let's try it on the hard difficulty. And we can at least unlock expert. I have returned. I shall make the Cornerian suffer. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, this time he's got 4 ships. And he's already taken 3 here. Read me terrible news. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go ahead and snag these 2 again.
Good luck.
Good luck. Miyu makes me feel away. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we have started here. Once again, I think it is best to... Okay, I think we could deal with these first 2, and then 2 more are gonna come up later. I like how it's spelled Titania now. Not Titania, or whatever. Yeah, once again. Some sort of deal here. Make our way. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, I'm homebound. Alright, let's go. Whoop. And here we go. Now we'll see how far we get with this playthrough. This is the one that I think I could jump into. This could be a nice evening stream. I think these actually might be getting more complex. Maybe these are longer segments. Now that we're on hard difficulty. Oh, there's the metal. We don't need that right now. Alright, bad guys beaten, we move on. Alert, alert. You know what, wouldn't it be cool if the Arwings could actually form together to make Voltron or something? That'd be kind of cheesy, but I'd kind of love it. I mean, they've already got the pieces here. Okay, this is how many we gotta hit now. All right, there's 4. But once again, it's not hard to just strafe and smack them. The carrier destroys the fighters too. Okay, the fighters around the ship, I'm guessing is what it says, not the ones that were just launched here. And we are already immediately surrounded by these guys. Excuse me. That's some Mountain Dew talking. There we go. 0.7 Star Fox times. Galactic seconds. It's based on the cycle of a quasar. 1 trillionth of a something or other. I don't know. Intercepted missile. We got 2 of them already. Or not even missile. Whatever the heck this thing is. Attack Squadron. There we go. Alright, I think now we actually scooch our way over here. And let's switch to her now. Yeah, let's go to Meteor. Nice and central. Take these guys out. Maybe she's a little too fast. I got hit. I don't like that. Alright. Well, whatever. Alright, let's make our way over here. I know. Whoops. Damn, we took a little bit of damage there. Alright, but I think we can go for the carrier. I think we will be fine. Oof. Maybe go for that missile first. And we are here, might as well get the heal. Okay, well you already took that out. Awesome. Let's go. Uh-oh. Whatever, screw it. Let's go forward. I feel like health is not all that hard to come by in here. Like, the walker segments are actually pretty easy. Knock on wood. And we got the thing, very cool. And we already got our shields already filled up. It's this weird, big old tank. Cool. Another one of these. Oh, hold on. You actually got you got some friends here now. Very good. Until he launches 2 more of them. Which he's about to do. Yeah. Here goes whatever that thing is. Oh. Before we can actually get there. The great Leon! He's French! Uh-huh! Sometimes I still do wonder what hits me. Yeah, the dogfighting is pretty neat. It's simple, but pretty neat. Aha! Got him! That's a big hit. Yo, he's freaking dead! Alright, where is... No fight. Here's... Well, there's no resistance. Launch planetary missile at Corneria! Is that just another missile? Another set of missiles. Whoa! Alright, let's take these guys out. I'll probably switch over to Fox before we can get the heals in. I wanna protect Corneria as much as we can before we I get this?
Special weapon.
Oh, that's just another super special ultra weapon. Cool. All right. The next fight, I'm gonna switch over to Fox unless I can get the heals in time. All right. Whoa! It's a spinny doodad. There we go, there we go. Whatever the heck that was. A whirling dervish in space. Okay, we need to make our way over. Satellite something or other. Oh! The satellite is under attack. Oh, it was captured. Okay, cool. I didn't even catch what it was saying. But, cool. Very good. We got, it's probably Starwolf there, or just some kind of baddie. The camera is a little funky to control in all range mode. Oh, here he comes. Pigma? Yeah. And Pigma's one loser at a time. Okay, got a cheap shot in. And he can crash into me and I take damage, but he can't. He doesn't take damage when he crashes. Thankfully, this was the last thing actually coming at me. Coming at Corneria.
Not bad for an amateur.
And thankfully I should be able to have a clean shot to a heal after this. Oh, that finished him. Nice.
Must be getting old or something. Die.
All right, awesome. All right, those missiles are about to launch. No, I think we'll just go ahead and go straight for them. All right, take him out. Excuse me. There we go, there we go. This is a really interesting concept for a game, I feel. Alright, I think we can safely, somewhat safely, start going for this. Switch unknown. Okay, fair, fine, whatever. That's a cool background. Oh, what even hit me? Alright. Oh, King Ghidorah. I see. Did not even... The chicken has returned. I wonder if they made the Landmaster with the influence from this sucker right here, the Walker, you know. I can't jump that high. Alright, but this is cool. Again, not that complex, not that difficult. But I am happy to be killing the chicken again. External attacks are ineffective. Oh, no, okay. The switch was in the chicken the whole time. So I don't think there's anything else around here. The whole idea for this game seems very original. I don't know if there's many other games that do this. Like, was it Star Luster was an example of, I would like to step on that, please. Can you, like, either stop or... It's a little weird, but okay. Okay, get it, get it! Oh, he got it! Anything cool around here? Nope. Nope, I walked right into it like an idiot. I wasn't actually thinking I was quite that close. Ooh. Thank you. But don't turn back on. Very cool. Alright, these are definitely getting longer and more complex than on easy mode. Ooh, I'm a fool. Just keep strafing. Oop, there's the coin. Let's get that coin first. I said let's get the coin first. There we go. There we are, easy peasy. The peas be easy. For easy. Ha ha ha, that base wasn't too tough. Congrats, thank you. I've done it many times before, and I will do it again in the future. Well, but real battle hasn't even begun. Alright, here these guys come. As expected. Alright, let's see. Alright, I mean, I do have full health. Excuse me. Alright, I think the cannon there is going to take care of the missile to the top, so I think we just continue to... Let's deal with you. So you don't take that planet back or whatever. I don't even know if they can do that. There we go. It'd be cool if they could just somehow be like a totally open world. Wouldn't that be nuts? Like, you actually did just fly from one planet to another. Like, if... That's definitely beyond the scope of the Super Nintendo. But... Wouldn't that be so cool if, like, you didn't have to load in a world or whatever? Like, it was... If it was No Man's Sky, except with, like, space combat and stuff. Like, you really did just fly from one world to another. Did Starlancer do something like that? My brother wasn't really into that game way back in the day. Alright, target sheep. Once again, don't care about these things. Don't even bother. Just wreckage. In we go. So I wonder what those medals even do. Is that just extra points? Or if you unlock enough, do you actually get something cool? Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, let's land. I got my health. Got the rest of my shields. Okay. Let's stop being on fire. Stop being on fire. Whoop. Heavy chariot. Neat. It would help if you could aim. Silly goose. Did that go right through it? Oof. Alright, that's... Oop, hold on, no, that is actually reflecting them at me. And being able to switch, like, on the fly on these kinds of levels, that's pretty cool. Like, there are not many games that... normally it would be like, alright, this is a walker level. Here's a... Here's a flying level. But that is not the case here. Like, you really... Let's get in there. Get it a little bit quicker. No, you don't even have any extra turrets here. Very good. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, he's only got one more carrier left. Oh crap, and they've taken the cannon. Can we intercept it? Nope. Damn it. It's already at 28. Satellites attacking Corneria, recapture it. Oof. Okay. Alright, okay. We can at least try and take you down. Okay, it's only a couple ships. Damn it, come on. There we go. You think you do well. You are a fool. And here comes the dragon. Or this thing. Playtime is over. Destroy the weaklings. Whatever this is. Alright, I have to fight. I think this is... Yeah, we got another...
My name is Algae, and I own you. Come on!
Kevin Wolf said something or other. Damn. Alright, let's see. Can this... How much... Okay, no, this is just like an instant kill, isn't it? Good to know. I shouldn't have even taken damage if I want to make sure. Because we got a lot of stuff coming in at us right now. Alright, I think we're going to need to switch over here. Alright, but we got an ad that's about to start. So we are going to stay here where it is thankfully paused. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes, so stick around, everybody. All right, we're back. All right, so my assessment so far, I like how it's becoming more hectic now on the higher difficulty. So this feels like a real lateral step for the franchise, as it's really not even a step that was kind of taking it all. Excuse me. It doesn't really improve too much on what was there in Star Fox 1. It really just kind of does something different on the same foundation. Which, I mean, it's cool. I think it's really neat. But it's also it doesn't feel like it's not like a Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 1. It almost feels like a spin-off sort of deviation. And it does everything well. It's really neat. It's pretty neat. Alright, let's take this sucker out real quick before we fight whatever it was that was I mean, on a technical standpoint, it's pretty cool. that it's all like it's a very interesting concept. I think that is one of the biggest things for it. All right. So I think still solid 8 out of 10. I gotta go ahead and kill this thing because before it tries to kill me, I think. All right, H Fantron. Hey, Metnology, how's it going, man? I'm not crying. Oh, is it making an onion joke? This is if I was crying, but I'm not crying. Why are you crying? How's it going, man? I mean, I've had people make it as a joke before, but no. No cry. Most times. How you doing, man? Alright. Alright, so I actually looked up what... Ooh, okay. You've also got a lot of health. Whoa, okay. Okay, hold on. It's not a problem for me, and sometimes it's second habit for to say something every now and then. I appreciate you saying something. So always consider what you're saying before you say it. I'm not gonna police you if you swear, as long as you don't say anything, like, as long as you're not, no slurs or anything. Nothing against Twitch terms of service. As well, especially. Organizing our Bible Man collection. No, what exactly is that? Mom says she's going to get me the New Testament with the decoder pen Bible Man book for helping her out this weekend. Okay. Very cool. And so far, knock on wood, this doesn't seem as difficult as the dragon. Well, maybe the dragon comes later. Hold on, man. Can I? Almost gotcha. Nope. Let's not get hit too much. I said let's not get hit too much. Where am I even going? That was a bit of a bad play, but we're getting there. There we are. Got him. All right. Battle carriers on to Corneria. Prepare the planet cannon. All right, I'm gonna switch. Ooh, hold on. No, let's. We need to heal. Yes, and let's actually warp to Corneria and get back out there. Corneria is in range of the planet cannon. Fire! Nope, not happening. Ooh, its guns are out. That's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of really neat stuff here. Can I destroy the cannon? Okay, no, it's cool that the cannon is out here before it's about to fire. And also, yeah, I looked up the coins. So they apparently, you collect them and they stay gone on that difficulty as long as you don't delete the save. And if you get all of them, you unlock a cool thing. I don't need to be getting shot here. Oh, speaking of coins. Whoop. Okay, that opens the door. Alright, and this will take me right to the thing. Oh, this is a little different. Ooh. I'm thinking of whether or not being a hedonist is actually biblical teaching. You do things that make me happy, but I do not desire to have a relationship with God despite your upbringing. Hedonism is in no way aligned with biblical teachings. So firstly, happiness is an idol that our culture has created. And just culture in general. That nowhere in the Bible does it say that you should seek happiness or that God will even necessarily bring you happiness. That joy is found in the presence of the Lord. But happiness is not something that we should seek after. In fact, God will likely call you to things that will make you unhappy. Because it will be difficult. Because sacrifices are involved in serving God. Shouldn't collect Bible Man because it makes you happy. No, that's not what I mean. Like, it doesn't, that God gives gifts, things that bring his children joy. But just because something makes you happy doesn't necessarily mean that it's good for you or is faithful. It's a big conversation. So firstly, I would suggest talking to your pastor about this. Rather than a Twitch streamer. I am not a teacher. I have a faith-based therapist. That's not quite the same thing as an actual pastor, though. Definitely talking to a Christian therapist is good. But that's not, unless they are ordained, I would suggest actually talking to a pastor about guidance and teaching. Just because something makes you happy doesn't mean that it's necessarily hedonistic. It's anything in excess is problematic. It's when you are creating an idol out of something because it makes you happy. That oftentimes we think of as, like, we find the things that try and fill that hole in our heart, metaphorically speaking. That we try and, like, the idols of our lives. Those are, when we put something above God, that's when it is, that's when you are, that's when it is a sin. As long as you are making God the most important thing to you, that you are worshiping him and serving him, then things that make you happy, go for it. As long as those things are not, you are not making those your God. But again, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I'm just an idiot on the internet. Speak with your pastor. If you don't have a pastor, find a faithful church, someone that can lead you well. And that's my 2 cents. Yeah, I think that's what I got. I hope that was helpful. Now back to video game from 1995 from 2017. There we go. Got him. Like right now, I am happy because I'm playing this video game. I'm happy that I am streaming, and I'm happy that I'm talking to you. But finding a proper. Okay. Right now would be a good time if we could split our forces and actually get rid of both of these guys before that. Yeah, no, it's, Yeah. Alright. 0.7 whatevers. And now this thing. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, I got him. Somehow. I didn't even know when I hit that last guy. 666. So now, I think we can safely move back to here. That missile's getting launched. Take you to Meteor. Okay. Fully appearance what you said, and they agree. Hey. Okay, here we go. Missiles. And I think they would be good if you need to talk to your pastor at our church since. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I can help in a little way. Absolutely. And I'll be praying for you. Missiles. Duh. How strong is super laser? At this point, Mom's saying is searching, looking for everything but God to fill a hole in her heart and make me happy. Your mom is smart. Your mom is wise. Alright, now let's go ahead and focus on taking out this thing. Ah. Whatever those little doodangs are. Oh, out of range? What the? Wanna come back here? Dang. Okay, hold on now. Easy. Point one. Alright, awesome, awesome, awesome. I think we just go ahead and, well, let's aim for Macbeth. Haven't been to here before. Speech. Entrance. Oh. Service molten, don't land, okay? Okay, good to know. Thank you for informing me. Oh, now I land. Ooh. What is this? Yeah, this is a cool idea. Ow. Okay, got whatever that thing is. I think is this kind of like Soul, like the sun? That's one. This is a good verse that describes how I should feel. Joy of the Lord is your strength. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. I will praise you in the storm. What verse is that? Or that's, I know it's from Casting Crowns. But, I don't even listen to Christian music. But I feel like that's actually quoting something. I guess not. I don't know. Hold on. But it's like... That always comes to my mind. Was it Daniel and the other believers that were singing when they were cast into the furnace? Oh, hold on. No, I'm not good with actually memorizing scripture. Maybe that should be something I'd be a bit better at. Okay, maybe this is helpful. Maybe not exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, I'm not good with passages. See, this is why you don't listen to Twitch streamer. Talk to your pastor. All right. Ooh, what's that? Okay, whatever. Ooh, hold on. Was that? Okay, hold on, hang on. I did see. I do want this though. Oh, careful now. We only took a little bit damage, but we got the second level here. Awesome. Okay, is that good? Oh, is it good? All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, it's over here. Okay, in we go. Night Knack? Oh, hold on. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Okay. Is there any coins around here? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, don't run into lava. Stop being on fire. Why is the ship on fire? It's made of metal. Oh, I'm stupid. Ah. Okay, this is probably an easier way to do it. Don't even strafe. Just face him. There we go. Got him. Get out of here. And that's another super for me.
Special weapon.
That's the wall. Ooh. I think I have to destroy these before I get rid of the shield. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. I've said this many times. Ooh, okay. Missile attacks on the planet have ended. Alright, very cool. Star Fox, you mangy, challenge, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's get our heals there. We've only got Venom before we go for the next one. Let's go no. I think a straight shot should be real good. Doesn't want to switch over? Let's stick with Fox here. Those games are pretty cool. Oh, this thing again. Like, is this game worth how much it would have been if it had come out with a Super FX2 chip? I don't know, man. Sick.
Special weapon.
Alright, got my most powerful lasers now. Yeah, I remember these plants. Ooh, a wiggly guy. Oops, someone's coming at me. That's the next one. Jump. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna need to fly into that. Now here's the super laser. There we go. That's what we like to see. I'll take care of these helicopters. A million of these guys around me. I also wanna... okay. Got shot. I don't know if the water is bad for me, so I'm just gonna... taking a lot of hits. Don't like that I'm taking a lot of hits. I feel like this should do something, but I don't think it does. Alright, in we go. Hold on, I guess one verse that came to mind. John 3, verse 4. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. What's the context of that? Yeah, dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. It gave me great joy when some believers came and testified about your faithfulness to the truth, telling how you continue to walk in it. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. So John's joy here, if you are still here and listening, which I don't think you are. Here's your Bible verse. Everybody watching. John's greatest joy here is the faithfulness of his brothers in Christ. Alright. For whoever's listening, I hope this is a blessing to you. I don't do Bible study streams. Let's meanwhile shoot some polygons. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Let's get rid of this thing. I don't like this guy. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on, hang on. I think I got it. I think? Is this just an obstacle? Do I just continue forward? I think so. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to... Can I? Hold on, I want to try it. Do I actually shoot these? Nope. Did not seem so. Let's not keep crashing like a ding-dong. Ding-dong-dangus. Alright, got him. Okay, I mean, it makes it look like that is the way to progress. However, what is this way? Why I stream? Because it's fun. I started making Let's Plays back in, like, 2013 on a different channel. So... yeah, I mean... I always like the idea of like making a thing as in doing video game stuff. Like I like the idea of creating content, if there were no better word for it, I guess. I mean, it feels like a kind of a weird word in the way that it's like feels like the slop, you know? Just kind of throw stuff at it, just clog the inner tubes with my Let's Plays. But I like the idea of like making things, like not just playing the game, but also having other people enjoy it as well. And like start as Let's Plays, and then it was like I don't really care for the editing involved in making Let's Plays, so I just kind of wanted to just play games, minimal other stuff along with it that is not just playing the game. So that's how I got into streaming. Am I actually hitting it? There it is. Aha! Yeah, thank you. Alright, how is... Oh yeah, no, it's going for my base. Alright, doesn't seem to have anything fancy protecting it. Just shoot it and kill it. Yeah. Alright, do I instantly go right to the thing, or... Hold on. Actually may not have been... That's fine. Alright, very good, very good. Alright, his final force in the Lyle system has been defeated. Press on. Alright, do we just go straight there then? It teleports us? Oh! Hear me, Star Fox. I, Star Wolf, will defeat you now. What the heck? Alright, come at me. Worthless cowards, you act tough, but I'll destroy you. So may I ask, why do you ask as to why I stream? Oh man, these lasers are so good, dude. Easy peasy. I'm impressed, Star Fox. You are talented. Today I lose, but tomorrow I shall crush you. He didn't explode, sadly. Yeah, the max lasers are pretty nice here. Your pathetic fools are completely worthless. Just curious? Okay. Alright, forward we go. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, come on. Let's go left this time. And time really doesn't matter now. Like, nothing else is gonna be attacking us, I don't think. Oh, hold on, hold on. There we go. Alright, so the health has now disappeared. Can I actually hit this? No? Okay. Alright, there we go. I do appreciate this, like, this game is pretty concise, you know? Like, it doesn't overstay its welcome. Alright, I think this is just kind of the same layout all the time. It is definitely in line with the other Star Foxes in the way that it is short. Oh, here's another thing. Right there. Okay, for some reason Well, where is it?
Special weapon.
Special weapon. And this will probably open the door. Or no, it'll just open this thing. Just get another one. Bombs might make fighting Andross a lot easier. Let's go this way. Can I go this way? Do I have to go all the way around? I kind of want to check. Do I? Oh, I think, am I locked in? Ah, that's fine. Alright, we only progress. You are improving, Star Fox. Alright, now onto the real fight. I've only taken a couple hits. And I've got my super lasers. The cube! And I mean, this is a cool game to just like sit down with and do a run through in like an hour. We're just a puppet of that fool Pepper. Is he the dictator? I've forgotten what he did to me before. You have not yet something. Like, is there an actual president of Corneria, or is this actually just a dictatorship? There you are. Oop, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's like a different form? I can't. Oh, yeah, no, this is a different form. Alright, wow, okay. Clutch. I don't know, did it not fully load? Was he in the wall or something? That was a little strange. But we did it! Hooray! Cool that he had another form. I wonder how much more stuff is in Expert. Or maybe it's just a more difficult version of Hard. Like, we actually fought a lot of different stuff in this mode. A little scary, yeah. Just a little bit. That was a nail biter. That's alright. You just gotta believe.
Good work, Starfall. It was a team effort.
What's a mission?
Adios, Andross. Let's head back to Corneria.
Alright, very cool. Ah, this game is good. I like it. It's very different from the first one. So it's almost feels like apples and oranges in the way that they're structured. I think this game would have been pretty well received back in the day. Well, the graphics maybe not by that point. But I mean, what it is really, really cool. Sky Kickers, just in time for the World Cup. So once again, I'd say a pretty solid 8 out of 10. Like maybe because it feels pretty clean and concise, I would almost say like closer to an 8.5, where I try not to think in like 20-point scale because I think way too much about this already. Where like, because they use backloggery, which only has a 10-point scale, it's like Spiral Kite. It only is a 10-point scale, so. Pectron. Hunter Fantron. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. The Wolf Team. Okay, no, that is actually what Andross just looks like. He's kind of mostly missing his face. Huh. Push start. Yay! Alright, how'd we do? Andross destroyed. Carriers destroyed all of them, rescued all the planets. Only 38 damage, that wasn't too bad. Didn't die. E, D. Come on. Really? Still just a C? I mean, still a record, but... It's because, I think mostly the... Oh, no, I didn't get... Oh, yeah, I got 0 points because I took too long. Okay. So I guess once you pass 180 seconds, just time won't matter. So there are definitely more collectibles to get. And I got 11 tokens there. I still want to collect all of those. But very cool, very cool. I would like to try this again. Try out on expert difficulty. Like, oh, hold on, I didn't even get expert unlocked. Hold on, how do you unlock expert? What? Well, either way. I mean, actually, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's a different mode there. Alright, I will, just to be safe, make a little save here. But I'm pretty sure if we just load this back up, it'll be back over. It still saves our record. And we've got all the... yeah. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. The plan, I think, will be to be back at this... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... I might give a quick attempt tomorrow, but... It's gonna be late and short. So I'm gonna say maybe not. Chances are I'll go ahead... I want to see why I didn't get expert mode. We have to get a certain number of... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, plan will be back on Sunday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. But I would not bet on it. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Do I? Oh, let's check something. Ooh, hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little raid. I normally don't raid with, too few folks, but, like this, but Derpy himself only has like 5 at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid Derpy. He's doing some Tamagotchi life. Oh, now he's up to 7. Whatever. Well, I'm raiding him anyway. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, plan on it again on Sunday. If I'm feeling real spicy tomorrow, but yeah, not really thinking so. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a good night. Bye!